In the future, the way we travel might change, and flying cars could become a reality. It's been a popular concept in science fiction for a long time, but now it seems like it could actually happen. Surprisingly, China might be the first to make it a reality. It's hard to believe that something we've only seen in movies or read about in books could become a part of our daily lives. However, it's happening sooner than you might expect. Despite this exciting prospect, Elon Musk, a notable figure in the tech industry, doesn't seem thrilled about flying cars. He suggests an interesting idea could be an electric vertical takeoff and landing supersonic vehicle. The challenge lies in transitioning from vertical to level flight because the technology required for takeoff and landing differs from what's needed for high-speed flight. It's amazing to think about the possibility of flying cars becoming a common sight in the 21st century. Before we discuss this in detail, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Flying cars have always been a product of our imagination, confined to the epic sci-fi movies. We've often fantasized about how amazing it would be to drive one, but it remained a distant dream. However, things are changing now. Numerous companies have been tirelessly working to create a flying car that functions well and meets all our expectations from a regular car. It should be comfortable, fast, efficient, packed with advanced technology, and capable of accommodating at least 2 passengers for a joyride with friends. While many companies have struggled to develop a product that even wealthy consumers would genuinely desire, a Chinese company called XPeng Air has managed to crack the code. Witnessing it firsthand is truly a mind-blowing experience. Considered a formidable competitor to Tesla, XPeng revealed its remarkable Avito flying car during their 4th annual Tech Day in Guangzhou, China, back in October of last year. At the event, they unveiled the design of the flying car and proudly announced that it had successfully completed its maiden flight, along with several other tests, proving its readiness for real-world use. Since 2013, XPeng has conducted over 15,000 safe flights to refine their vehicle and develop technologies for future large-scale production. They even released videos showcasing the prototype's awesomeness, demonstrating it soared through the sky for a few minutes before gracefully landing on the ground. It's truly a sight to behold. In an intriguing teaser video, XPeng showed their actual flying car design. The current model, called XPeng X2, is a 2-seater vehicle resembling a helicopter. Thanks to lightweight carbon fiber materials, it weighs only around 560 kilograms, including the batteries. While it may not match the speed of a Tesla Roadster or Model S Plaid, it can reach a top speed of 130 kilometers per hour. Similarly, it's not as fast as lightweight helicopters, which have a cruising speed of approximately 224 kilometers per hour. The XPeng X2 can safely carry 2 passengers and an additional 200 kilograms, and it doesn't require a runway for takeoff. With its 8 propellers, the X2 can vertically lift off the ground, ascending as high as 1,000 meters. However, it is most comfortable and secure when flying at an altitude of 400 meters. If the technological aspect is interesting, the XPeng X2 also features AI automation. This means you can manually drive or let the vehicle autonomously navigate both on the ground and in the air. Through its self-driving capabilities, the car actively learns how to avoid obstacles such as buildings, people, or other aircraft it may encounter during flight. Last year, investors had the opportunity to experience the car at the GITEX Technology Expo in Dubai. Additionally, the company conducted an unmanned test flight lasting 90 seconds. XPeng has made remarkable progress in making flying cars a viable and safer mode of transportation within the next 5 years, surpassing any previous company's advancements. Moreover, the Chinese government has provided ample support to help XPeng achieve its ambitious plans. Government processes typically move slowly, especially when it comes to developing regulations for emerging technologies. Flying cars were not something most governments anticipated happening anytime soon. However, the Chinese government is taking swift action and demonstrating a willingness to support the automaker in every possible way. This year, the X2 became the first Eviton to receive a conditional permit from the Chinese government. This permit allows the X2 to continue manned flights and further develop its flying cars, leading to the production of its 6th generation model set to launch next year. X2, XPeng's 5th generation eVTOL has undergone over 3,000 flight tests since its inaugural flight in 2021. People are projected to start using this car in regulated areas as early as 2024 or 2025. Although the current X2 doesn't resemble the everyday cars we see on the streets, the automaker's 6th generation flying car, the X3, looks more car-like. Besides the visible rotors on the car's roof, it shares similarities with the XPeng P7 electric sedan. However, certain modifications were made as it is not intended for road use. The X3 is longer than the original P7, and its shock absorbers are thicker. It's truly impressive to see the development of such a vehicle. Still, it's essential to acknowledge that the mechanics behind it are inherently complex. The lengthy process of creating flying cars can be attributed to various challenges. One of the key hurdles in designing an electric car with flying rotors is ensuring minimal vibrations on the ground to avoid excessive shaking during flight. XPeng is actively experimenting with different suspension systems to address this challenge. If all goes according to plan, the car is expected to launch around 2024 with an estimated price tag of $150,000. However, it's important to note that uncertainties exist and the price could increase based on the company's production costs. However, not everyone is enthusiastic about the potential launch of the X2 and X3 flying cars. One significant concern associated with flying cars is the noise they generate. The wind force generated by these vehicles can be quite substantial. The prospect of multiple flying cars zooming above one's head may not create an anxiety-reducing environment. Elon Musk, in particular, does not support the idea of flying cars. While he advocates for fast, sustainable cars and powerful rockets, he draws a line regarding flying cars. This may seem surprising, considering his affinity for bold and disruptive technologies. However, Musk has valid reasons for his reservations about this path. One of the main reasons people are excited about flying cars is the desire to escape hours spent stuck in traffic. By utilizing vertical takeoff and landing technology, these cars could easily navigate urban areas densely populated with millions of people, bypassing traffic and reaching destinations within seconds or minutes. Many companies have already made significant progress in developing the required infrastructure. Musk remains convinced that flying cars are not the ultimate solution to alleviate traffic congestion despite these advancements. Moreover, let's consider the eVTOL technology most flying car models adopt. They are not strictly cars in the conventional sense. Other models that don't rely on this technology might still require some form of runway. Additionally, imagine the cacophony of noise on the ground and in the air if flying cars became commonplace. The constant buzzing overhead would hardly provide a calming atmosphere. Elon Musk believes flying cars may not benefit cities and urban areas as commonly perceived. Despite not requiring a runway for takeoff, vehicles like the XPeng still need to generate significant downward force to remain airborne. This would increase noise and dust for those on the ground, which could exacerbate anxiety rather than alleviate it. That's precisely why Musk has chosen a different approach. Instead of pursuing flying cars, he has opted for the boring route. Musk aims to address traffic issues by developing underground transportation systems while minimizing noise and dirt. This way, people can enjoy the advantages of flying cars without compromising their peace of mind. Moreover, since cities already have extensive tunnel networks, Musk focuses on expanding and building upon existing infrastructure. The question remains whether the XPeng X2 will truly provide a transportation solution or potentially create more challenges in the process. Let us know your views in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon for all the latest updates. Thanks for watching.